Hi, my name is Michael, and I'm going to be doing a soap lab with you today. Soap is made by combining lye with a fat, usually a fat from vegetables. A popular vegetable is shea butter, which is a type of nut from Africa. Whatever type of fat you use, combining it with a lye will create a soap. But a much safer way to do it is the melt and pour technique, which starts with a pre-made soap base and eliminates the need for lye, which can be dangerous. Once we've got our soap in a liquid form, there's lots of fun things that we can do to create our perfect bar of soap. I've got lots of great essential oils to choose from: rose oil, lavender oil, orange oil, and many more. I also have lots of great flowers and herbs, including lavender, rosebud, and I also have small soap molds in flower shapes and Magen Davids and many other configurations, as well as these great molds to choose from. We can color it in lots of different colors. We can pour it into different molds, whatever you want to make your perfect bar. Another one of my favorite labs is to combine vinegar and baking soda. Many people have already done the famous vinegar and baking soda volcano, but many people don't know that when the reaction occurs, you also get an invisible ingredient, carbon dioxide, in the form of gas. When the gas boils off, we can capture it in a balloon. A fun way to prove that what we've got is carbon dioxide gas is to pour it out. It'll actually pour out even though it's invisible because it's heavier than air, denser than air, and it drops because of that. And because it drops, we can pour it out over candles, and the candles will go out because the carbon dioxide pushes the oxygen that the fire needs to burn out of the way. Mentos and Diet Coke is another all-time favorite lab. Everyone's heard of it, but not everyone's seen it. And even those that have seen it don't realize that when you lower the size of the opening that the soda passes through, it can make the soda travel even higher with even greater pressures. I have a great system for doing that from a scientist named Steven Spangler. It's a small setup with a switch that can be operated even by the youngest children. You just flip the switch and the Mentos drop right into the soda. But Mentos and Diet Coke aren't the only combination that work. In my lab, we explore many different types of candy and soda, and even other kitchen ingredients to see what makes this reaction happen, and what makes it happen even faster. Thanks for joining me for 3 of my favorite labs out of my catalog. My name is Michael Mandel, and I'll see you soon.